Hello everyone, and thanks for stopping by my channel. I have decided to do a video today, and I'm still not completely well, but at least I feel like I want to try and make some things. I also received a box from Your Creative Studio that I need to share because I told them I would, and that was before I had that surgery. So I'm going to show you what's in here. I haven't seen any videos lately about Your Creative Studios and box openings, and I don't know what month this was for. It may be August. I'm not sure. It didn't tell me. So this is the box, and we always get it like this pretty paper that I always use in my journals. As I go along in the future, I will, be using these, this paper. They should just make some paper like this and send it in their boxes, different colors and stuff. Okay, so I did go through this because I was just anxious to see what it was, and but I'm going to go through it again with you. And then I have something I'm going to make with a lot of the ephemera things that was sent. So I hope everybody's doing well and weathering all this heat and storms and things like that. Okay, so here's a little memory postmark. That's what it says there. All these are like those, the Chinese stuff that you get, kind of from Temu and those sort of places. But anyway, there's some, this paper is much nicer than what Temu has. Much stronger. So these are just all little sheets of paper, and I don't know, you could make tags. Maybe you could cover it and make it stronger, but I have an idea for it. So I'm going to leave these sit out. I'm not going to put them back right now because I'm going to make somewhat of a box of this to do the thing that I plan to make. Okay, this is a little envelope here with the doily. You can use that. As I thought it would be fun to make something with all of this. This is a nice envelope that we can make, kind of plastic, but I could make another one of those pockets like Rose Lane did. Another piece of paper, and here we've got some clear stickers. Yeah, that's unusual kind of shapes. It's kind of different. And these, yeah. Oh, these are pretty cool. They are paper clippings that, oh, I like this one. Can you guys see all this, I hope? Okay, so I'm just going to go wandering through here quickly. So here's quite a few stickers. And some more of that sticker on the... So I like that. And I might put these back because they're all the same kind of group. Here's some more stickers. Okay, and then here's just some little paper scraps, circles, scraps, circles, little tag shapes. Well, they have holes in it. So you could put this behind this you could put some cardstock and make a nice little tag. Miscellaneous other pieces. This is I don't think it's a sticker. Yeah, it is. Oh, cool. These are stickers. So when you cut them out, you can stick them on. I love that. Love, love, love those. I'm going to put these over here. Another stack. Yeah, these are awesome. Oh, that's pretty. It's like a nice vintage looking postcard. Yep. Letters. Postcard. Okay, so those are good. I'm going to put these in this pile here. Then we have, I think, a stamp. Don't know what they are. We're going to use these little packages too, hopefully. What is this? Oh, these are just stamps, stamps in different countries. So that'll be fun. We can use that. Yeah, I like this kit. I mean, this box. It's very vintagey, and you know, you can make a lot of journals with these type of designs. A stamp there, and another postage stamp. And I've got a nice big piece of washi here with stamps and postcard things. So that's cool. A little postcard. Oh, thank you. It's a thank you card. Cool. I hear a bunch of dogs howling. It must be a fire truck or something. I don't hear that very often. If you hear the rooster, and he's louder than he always is, he's decided to move in. He is in my backyard all day long, every day. More scrap paper. Gotta figure out something to do with these. Maybe these would be good, like for some kind of a charm or something. I don't know. I'll have to kind of look and see what I can come up with. And some more. These are like envelopes, but they're not. But they would make a cute pocket. Postcards. Postcards. Oh, that's the back of the advertisement. All right, I'm going to put that there. I feel like I'm getting nowhere here. I didn't open this, but I'm assuming that it is some stamp kind of things. Oh, these are cool because they have, so are they stickers? Yes. So they have a lot of color there. Or more color, I should say. Greens and reddish colors. Different stamps from different countries, I believe. France. Okay. There's still several more in there. Let's see, this one. Stamp. And this one has, it's really hard for you to see this because I can't. It looks like it's another postage stamp. Yeah, I can't see it very well. I'm going to have to stamp these so I can see. This is a hand with the postcard in it. Okay, here's some bigger paper. 24 sheets, 6 sticker paper, 6 vellum, art, and pattern paper. This should be interesting. Oh yeah, these are kind of cool. Yeah, this is definitely a great box for, you know, doing vintage, not vintage, but like, I don't know, like traveling or just, you know, a small journal. I love these vellum pages. They are cool. And these are regular. And I don't know how you know if it's sticker paper. Maybe. That is so cool. No, these are not, because they're too thin. I guess I'll have to wait and see. This, oh, that's just the back page. These are a little bit thinner paper, so. This feels thicker, you know? All right, well, I'll have to figure it out, but I like that vellum. It's really, really pretty. Pretty. Okay, so I'm going to put that under these papers. Look at all that. All that paper. Huge. Oh, another stamp collection. Wow. That is cool. There's a lot of stamps there. I mean, images to use if you don't have a lot of postage stuff. I like that. I'm going to keep it in this because it's evidently designed for this, because it's nice and got a nice little pocket there. Put that over there. And here we have Your Creative Studio. I think this might be sticker paper, and I don't know. Yeah, oh, I see. The stickers are like that, like labels. Oh, I love that. That is cool. Except you can't tell what it is until you pull it out. But let's see, that's stickers. So let me put that one in this pile here. You probably can't even see my piles, but I guess that's okay. And then we have, oh, these are stickers too. Ooh, I like that. Those are nice. And here's a bunch more. Oh, these are rub-on transfers. I don't think I pulled that out of this. Oh, come on. Oh, it's got the little, oh, I just ruined that. Why did you do that? Okay, so these are rub-ons. Oh, these are awesome. What fun these will be. Yep. All right, and my little scraper thing to try to keep track of that. Okay, and then that's it. So then we have this paper that is always useful. I'm just going to fold this up, and we will see what we can make from all of this. I hope something cool. So I'm going to I'll put those stamps in there. These I'll put over here because I think I could use these in the little journal that I'm planning on. Okay, and then we've got stickers. Let's see, I think I'll just put the little stuff in here right now because we won't be using it for a minute. There's some more stickers. Right? Yes. So put that in there. the washi tape. Okay. So I'm just going to sit all of that in there for the moment. And with these papers, I decided I made a junk journal, an envelope junk journal. I think it is a long time ago. So I have this whole box full of envelopes that, well, most of them are coffee dyed, but some are not. So we'll just, oh, there's a big one. Wait a minute, where's that at? Right here. Well, that, I wasn't planning to do it that big. But, yeah, I think I'm gonna have to wait. All right, well, we'll see. Okay, so let me set this to the side because it will be in the way. But to make the pages, we're going to take, say, I would say maybe 8 to 10 envelopes, okay? And then we'll fold them over so that the window shows. If you want the window, if you don't want the window, you just can cover it. You don't have to have a window, but just in case you do, you probably want to leave it available. Okay, now here we can leave this flap open, or we can glue it all the way down and just cut on the side to give us pocket space. So I think I'm just gonna cut this off. Oops. I have a lot of envelopes, so if it's not one that I should have done that to, I'll get it done. So I know a lot of you have seen these types of journals throughout the years, but in 5 years it's hard to come up with something new all the time. And I just thought this kit, this box would be just perfect for this. Okay, oops, let's see. I was going to cut this edge off here so we can make a pocket. Oh, wait a minute, let's see. I shouldn't have cut that off. I should have glued it shut. That wasn't a good thought. Let's see. My first one, and I can't even do it right. All right, let me try. Let's try again. Let's take just a small one here, and we'll fold it. And you don't want it to be probably longer than 6 inches, I would say, in your length. Maybe 6.5 you could go. So if you don't fold it directly in the center, then you'll have a bigger area here for journaling and all that kind of stuff. All right, let's just leave these folded, and then I'll come back and decide where to slice them. Okay. So that can go like that. Okay. I have these envelopes. They're not, this one was, I had to rip it open, but they're not junk mail. They're Amazon, but I'm just not crazy about them. But they might look nice in this. Yeah, I think they might. So I'm just going to go ahead and use one of these. Let's see. I was thinking about slitting this so I'd have a pocket on each side. Let's try it. See what happens. I don't know, how long have I been on? Oh, not too long. Okay. Oops. So I'm going to cut this up here. Okay. And I want to cut this in a little bit. I'm just going to match that up, cut it the same. That way, when it's folded in, it won't be right in the middle of that hinge. So we could do whatever we want with that later. Okay. So I'll wait on this one. See what else I can find. Looking for nicely coffee dyed. Sometimes I just don't get these coffee dyed very well. This one's cute. Just gonna make a small flip on that one. Okay, and then on these parts we can add paper to this also and make it a bigger, a longer. Let's see. This one's got some nice, that one's already glued down. And we can glue these in a different direction, or I mean, you know, like put the long on this way if we want. You can do it like that. But, you know, I don't think it really matters. You just stick them all in here and hope for the best. Kind of. And I do like the big one. Let's see, do we have... Let's just fold that one here. Okay. Let's see what we've got here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Only 6. I think I was going to make an envelope out of that. I guess I could still do something like that. Let me see. Let's pull this part down. Okay, so that makes a flap. Just gonna glue this down. like this. I think that's good. I'll do it flat like that. Okay, so this would be 7. I think we only have room for one more, so I'd like to find a fun envelope, but pretty much all the ones I get are the same every month. This one is pretty grungy. Let's do this one. A lot of these we're going to cover most of it up. All right, so let's see. Now we're going to have another page that will be the cover. And I want to make that out of, I was going to use a paper bag, but the paper bag is too small. I was going to use this, but it's too small. It's like a wine paper bag. I have other paper bags, but I didn't go look for them. So, but we'll worry about the cover here in a little bit, or whatever time I have. And I thought I would, you know, continue this little project. I can't get the needle in, I can't see. I have to go to the eye doctor too. Okay, there's that rooster. I know why he comes here, because he wants to eat the bird seed, because the birds drop seed on the ground. And now that rooster's figured it out, so he's right underneath the bird cage, collecting seeds. Oh, what else is there? Okay, so now we have to kind of look at the whole situation and say, okay, yeah, I want it to look like this, which I don't know if I'm not crazy about that. I kind of maybe think a longer one back there. I made this before, and I don't know, it doesn't seem to be, maybe I didn't use big envelopes. Maybe I used just the skinny ones. That could be the issue here. I mean, that I'm just going to push these all the way down and see what I have here. Yeah, I like it kind of raggedy looking that way. All right, I think I need maybe something up here like that. Okay. And that. Move that up. Move this one down. Put that like in the center. I don't know why that one is so lopsided. Okay. So I'm not going to cut open all these to make pockets. I'm going to leave them, and as I go, I will cut for pockets. Or, because I don't know if I want to cut at the top or the sides. This one is already a regular pocket. Let me see if I put... It's not very big. Yeah, I'll just have to find stuff. Okay. All right. So, now what I'm going to do is come in here with it's not a good idea to put paper clips in this, these clips get tangled up. All right, so let's see. How much time do I have? Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and tie, I'm going to, let's see, why is that so, these two are too close together. Wait a minute here and get these sorted. This is a great project for beginners. Really, really is. I mean, you can practice your pamphlet stitch, just all kinds of stuff. Okay, so that looks pretty even. Just trying to get that even. This is going to be inside. Okay. So now I'm going to stitch it. So let's see. I was thinking about stitching it with some, where did you go? With some of this. I don't know if I can, oops, won't work. I don't think I'll try any new I think that pocket's going to open here. Okay, let me get my punch. So you're going to punch a hole in the middle. You know, I should have got the cover ready. Yeah. Okay, I'll just go ahead and go that way with that. But I do need to get a cover for it. So, I wanted to use all, what do you call them, papers, scrap paper. So let's see, if I did that, I don't know if I want a window on the cover. This is pretty strong. All right, let's see here. Okay, there it is. I'll just set this on top, maybe it'd be easier. So I'll make this just a tad wider. I'm going to cut this off because I want it to be that strong. It almost feels like it has some kind of fiber in it. Okay. And then I suppose that one's not going to fit. Just a little bit smaller. Darn it. Of course, you know, it has to be smaller. All right. That's not going to help. This is the one that fits, I believe. That one's a little smaller. Okay, well that one I think I should have cut this. Yeah, I didn't even get it down the middle. Okay, let's see here. I think that would work. I'm just looking at the hold on one second. Somebody's banging around out there. Okay, I'm back. So I did decide that these are going to need more stability to put these two together. So what I thought I'd do is I'm taking this craft tape. I don't know. It's called Eco Craft Tape. And it's not my favorite tape. It doesn't stick as good as I like, but it'll be okay for this little project. So I probably don't have it perfectly on there, but again, this will probably be covered up. So let me see how this is going to act. Okay. Now I think that this is going to be big enough. So I have some of this that I can use. Okay, I'm just going to cut this tape out of the way because I want to put it in the paper trimmer and I can't fit that in. Straight. All right. Now, that's cool. So now I'm going to put some fabric because I can't trust this tape to be strong enough. And what I do with the fabric, I just pulled out some. Oh, so I just have some muslin because I don't know what color I'm going to use anyway. So just make sure it's wide enough. I don't know if I want to put it on both sides. Actually, I think I'd rather put it, if I'm going to put it on this side. This stuff gets so, let's see, what glue do I want? I think I'll put it down with glue stick, and then I'll go back with some fabric glue. This will hold it in place while it dries. The other glue. I don't know why he used to crow all day. And he can fly. He flies over the fence. It's funny. I watched him a couple times now fly over the fence to go home. I'm really having fun, you guys. I mean, I haven't worked in here for a while, and it's kind of fun just to put something together. I just feel like I need to have some on both sides. Just put a little bit here. Need to copy dye some more muslin. I'm almost out. So while I have you guys here, I would love to know if you would leave a comment as to what type of journals do you like to make? Do you like to, let's say, have a kit, purchase a digital kit and make it the colors that the kit is? Or do you like it freeform like this, where you just put things together and hope for, you know, that it's going to work? Or do you go by just maybe a color theme that you want, or a theme? And if you do a theme journal, do you look for a digital kit to make it with? I'm kind of like, I don't know exactly what I am at this point, what I like. I think I like this kind of thing, if I was to be honest about it. All right, so let me set this here. But I really like to know what you guys think, because I would do more on the lines of what you prefer. I mean, I could do any kind, so it's not that big of a deal, but all right, this is too long, so I'm going to come back here. I don't know if you can see me. I'm using my ruler down here, and I'm just going to cut this off. I don't know, maybe I'll sew it in then cut it off. Might be a better thing to do. Okay, let's try this again. I do like to have a kit. A kit is not necessarily what I want my journal to be made from, but I do like to have the inspiration. All that tape is so hard to get through. You know, it helps with the inspiration of your journal. You know, it gives you a color palette, usually. Or maybe you just like, oh, come on. Gosh. I'm going to go ahead and put this in the center. Okay. So that fabric actually was a pretty good idea, because now it come on. I saw this lady do this, and all she did was, you know how you like it won't go through or whatever, and she just wiggled it, and it finally came through. Let's see if I can something to pull this with. This is a little thick, this twine. I think I'd come on clipped. Okay, let's see. Okay, what did I do here? Did I get it? I would definitely let this dry before you try to put your stitching in. It would just be a more reasonable thing to do, because it's, I can't even see it. Where are you? It's weird because I can't even see the, there it is. Okay. That one. That one. There's like a little knot there, that's the problem. Just trying to pull back on the needle because it, okay. Boy. And you go to pull it and it just comes right out. if I can get this tightened up as I, oh my goodness. How could that happen? How could that happen? Huh. All right, guys, well, I'm going to have to, yeah, I'm going to have to redo this. I can't believe that broke. It's not very strong. Okay, let's just check and see how we look. Just going to come back with a different. I don't know what I did. Just didn't do it right. Okay. So what I'll do is I'll come back. I'll take that out and come back and just redo it. It'll probably be a lot easier because it'll be dry. Okay, so I guess this would be the upside. I didn't really pay any attention to it. Okay, so now I'm going to cut here and get both of these in. I hope you're not a first-time visitor, because that's not the way it goes to trim, to put your signatures in. Okay, so there, we can leave that as a pocket, or we can close it up. And I think closing it up would probably be best on this one, this side. So I think I'll glue this down. Honestly, if you get too many pockets, you have to fill them all. And then if you fill them all, sometimes your journal gets just so chunky. Okay. There's that. Now, I'm going to go through and ink all of these pages. I'm not going to do it now, but that would be step 2 after you've got your designs in. And your envelopes all sorted and organized. And you can cut your envelopes first if you want to, but that would be my next step, is to go and ink wherever I think I want to ink. Okay, and then what we're going to do is, let's see how much time I have. Oh, I'm almost out, but let me just give you a quick tip. So now that we've have our envelopes all in, we need to cover this area, okay? And we're going to decorate the envelopes, but in the first place, we're going to cover areas where we need something to go across. So, like these, I was thinking would be a good size for like a pocket, so I'll save that. So let's see, probably go this much on there and cover that. I'm just going to do one here so you can get an idea of what I'm talking about. And I will use all the papers that we have from your creative studios to cover all these areas that we need to cover. We've got that covered. Now we might need, let's see, let me find something a little bit. That's kind of the same thing, only a different color. Let's just go like this. Okay. All right, and then so down here I'll find another little something. Where is something? I was hoping there would be something that was like look good. Okay. Okay, so, whoops, that was not good. And I was going to tell you, make sure you don't glue on your, to the next page. It's kind of hard to tell where they start and stop. Okay, so that's that. So we're off to a good start there. And then if we want to, well, we'll go through another stage where we go and stamp and stencil, that kind of thing. So I'm looking for my, I'm kind of going over time here, just kind of anxious to work on this. So I usually put my, you know, like if I'm doing a masterboard or something, I just, I don't get any edges. I just wait till I'm all done and then just take that brush and go ink everything. Okay, so now, let's open this up. I'm gonna go here, you guys. But I'm gonna open this up, just to give you an idea. And that should not have been glued down like that, but it did. And if at all possible, I can, let's see if the, I don't think I can get it in here. Okay, which way do you go, buddy? I can't see it. Okay, that's good. so that is rounded. So that will make a pocket right here. Okay, so now we just move along. We've got a pocket here. Not sure I like the way that went. I might even just take it out. Let me stick it in here. Oh, cheap envelopes, I tell you. So maybe I'll just leave it like that instead of having that flap. Okay. All right, guys. Well, thanks for watching. And I've gone, you know, over time, but I'm glad you were here to kind of bring me back into the thing. And I have another appointment with the doctor. The stitches are out, and the only thing left now is to find out why I'm still in pain, which my doctor was kind of, I don't know, he was like not happy about it, but he's the surgeon, he did it, so I don't know. Anyway, all right, so goodbye and have a lovely day. All right, bye.